Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome to Control. It said press enter to start, but I left clicked. I just went down a little rabbit hole of weirdness to do with the DLCs on Steam. That's so weird. You can't get the DLC on Steam apparently. Something to do with an update to like an updated version of the game. And people having like the old version and then them removing the old version and just having the Ultimate Edition, and Ultimate Edition for some reason doesn't have access to the DLC. I don't know. I'm just gonna play the game. Wait, first things first. I always go through the controls to like adjust them to my preferences. There's a few extra controls here that are looking like they might be a little annoying. I hate C being crouch. But then if evade is some special thing I have to do all the time, it might be better to have that on control. And sprint is there too. I'm just gonna leave it. Let's just go into the game. Subtitles on, please. Yeah, I know very little about this game. All I really know is that it looks really cool. It had badass like levitation abilities and stuff like that, and sort of like some shootery combat in like a real abstract environment. It's like half office building, half abstract space.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie, something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Yeah, there's been some disaster at the Federal Bureau of Control.
Hello?
The FBC.
Anyone here?
I gotta make sure that everything's recording okay. I don't have it at full graphics and I don't have ray tracing on, but I thought that might be a bit too much for my slightly older PC. Yeah, I believe we're a senior member of the FBC. And we're about to become less than or more than, what the hell? The lighting shifts. Do you see that? Whoa, weird. Is that because of some graphic setting that's currently set? I think it's the SSAO. If I turn that off. Yeah, so there's no longer shadows between things. But it looks less vibrant now. SSAO really makes this look like the game that it is. I'm gonna have to just ignore this shit. But like, SSAO has the shadows around the face of the model of the main character don't look right when you don't have SSAO on, so I'm just gonna leave it on. It's funny how such a minor detail can change how the game feels. Prohibited items reminder. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material at a Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Rubber ducks are not allowed in the FBC. Well, hopefully this looks okay when it's being recorded. I'm never sure with like high-end games like this how they're gonna do.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
G. Oh, I keep pressing G, not holding it. Bureau expenditures. Lots of redacted. Mold removal. Janitorial cost. Yeah, I look forward to getting into this. Okay, nothing in here? Nothing of interest? Okay.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh, so we're not even like... I thought we were a part of the FBC. They're not. It'd be funny if you walked over that part, you could slip over. Any documents of interest? Oh, yes, something. G. Security order. Attention all blank. Blank. A shark is in his blank, although secure blank. Permission to blank. Following basic protocols blank. Shoot to kill. Good luck. Oh, shoot to kill blank. Good luck. Strange collection, 4 of 40. Oh, you can see that. You can see the achievements in this. Okay. I don't need to read them out. Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due at the end of the week. We're still waiting on them. Sorry, waiting on them. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from R4E from your supervisor. Request form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75(2) of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. What's an R4?
Hello?
Okay, before I talk to him, let's just check if there's anything in here. This is just one guy here.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Is he
I've
Swedish?
done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti
Welcome
the
to the oldest
janitor
house.
is a friendly face in my book.
Better than
Right.
somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Yeah. That's why there's all these signs around, because the janitor is here. He will probably be an important character that we... Oh, weird, we looped round. Oh my god, the neighbor's fucking sawing something. I didn't realize until just a moment ago. Bastard. I need to record. How am I supposed to record with sawing? I'm gonna put the boost at audio. Okay, so it should be a little louder now. Hopefully it'll drown out
The cell.
the
And
noise.
the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Who's she talking to? Starring Courtney Hope. I'm assuming that's the main character. Yeah, this developer, it's Remedy, the same people behind Max Payne, the original Max Payne games, as well as like Quantum Break and what's the other one? Alan Wake, Quantum Break, Max Payne, and now Control. Yeah, this is very Twilight Zone, very Twin Peaks, like conspiracy theory stuff, and the Federal Bureau of Control sort of looks after and maintains that separation between the room and what's behind the poster. She keeps metaphoring Control. Yeah, I've always thought the developers
Did
of
I lose you there for a moment?
I've always thought that Remedy.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I've always thought that the guys behind Remedy should just make movies. They're a bit like Kojima in that sense, where they're, you know, they should just make movies. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Yeah. Multiple building shifts detected. That's an interesting one that we'll learn about later. Oh, approved terminology reminder. Right, approved terminology. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE. Oh, AWE is one of the DLCs. Apparently, you can't get access to it anymore on Steam. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Word/phrase to use. In the service of his or her country. Regret. Proud/pride. Will be remembered. Words or phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood/bleed. Loss, apologies, or sorry. That's just a tiny bit suspicious. I do a sort of like half run. It looks sort of urgent, but not super urgent. It's weird. Proceed deeper into the bureau. Oh, pneumatic tubes. Cool, I love those. I love the idea of tubes. Like those tube systems. Apparently they used to be very common in like stores and stuff like that. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. I got like half up on the table for a second there. Can I use a defibrillator? Give myself a jolt. Office of the Director. Zachariah Trench. Oh. So this is the man who's called for us? It's been shot. I thought that's what they were showing at the start.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Are we in control of her? In the pyramid / other. Only the director can wield. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
There's the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only director can bind the service weapon and live / die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place.
Okay.
Am I?
Follow the woods instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Okay. Can jump. Can sprint. Bubblegum Polaroid. All / none of the above. These are concepts / tattoos we see in movies. The service weapon, it has many forms. Oh, V. You see, V is melee. I don't like V being melee. I prefer Q to be melee, but Q is like block or something, or shield? Oh, but there's, oh, I can also do button, that button for shield. Oh. I can change, I want melee to be Q. Alright, that's better.
The same gun.
Control the gun / house. Choose to be chosen. Yeah, it like shifts. It shifts like the building shifts.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Fire service weapon. Oh, and it just recharges. Okay. Does it matter if I hit them in the head? I don't think so. And then it will just recharge. And I can hold to aim. I should have aimed. Yeah. Regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Which is a little problematic. I bet we're gonna be in a little firefight right here. Yes, and headshots don't matter. At least not for these enemies. And I can just go up and like... Oh, I pressed V for, like an idiot. Okay. I think that's the idea. You kind of want to, you don't want to just use bullets. If possible, you don't want to just use bullets. Oh. You / we wield the gun / you. The board points to you. Congratulations, director. Yeah, so you become the new director of the FBC.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
Yeah.
And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Yeah. I don't know if he shot himself or if someone shot him. But the fact that he was shot with this gun suggests that it was him. He shot himself. Alright, well let's keep moving. Okay. It's not the same anymore. Yeah.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
What is happening?
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you.
You talking to herself or is she talking to me?
Horror.
R. Switch shoulder, please. Oh, okay. I keep pressing R to try and reload, but doesn't work like that. And this is health. The stuff here is health. Can I go here yet? No, I cannot. Alright. Proceed further into the Bureau. Executive Central Executive slash Central Executive. Central Executive. I suppose I just make my way back through this way.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
Okay.
Reach the hotline.
Need to reach the hotline.
Hotline. Says the dead man. Okay.
Where? Oh, there's one. I keep trying to reload and I keep switching shoulders. Okay, headshots? Oh, actually, no, I don't think it's headshots. It's like the red aura shots, wherever the red aura happens to be. Which is, at the moment, on the heads and hands. I do like having infinite ammo. And, oh, unidentified reading. Objective power called the service weapon. Oh, wait. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house and the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control to look for answers to the mystery of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor, Artie, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds and the board informs her that she is now the director. It's very strange. But I got... Oh, here's Trench's photograph. It is weird that they have, like, mixture of real and not real characters. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Service weapon? Oh, here it is, yeah. This is the OOP-1KE. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. It's the council, or the board, sorry, that they referred to. The object was discovered outside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. Oh. The popular hypothesis, blank. Many forms throughout history, blank. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra. All weapons that blank of the wielders. Right, that like, challenge the wielder upon first, like, attempting. Like the Excalibur, pulling the sword out of the stone thing. It's like a challenge. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Objects of power.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
He's Dr. Darling. What's this? What's this he's holding? Some object of power. Well. Why do I feel the need to do this? It's like they need to be ended. Oh, what is this? The max occupancy? Max occupancy 6 persons. Shelter ID that. Protection rating that. Okay, what's this? And these are all investigations. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. We need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. What is this? House memory. What is that? So yeah, these are the things I've been getting off the enemies. I don't know what they're for. They're probably for some sort of crafting thing. But like crafting into information. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a save point or what. Oh. Dinner reservations. Reservations at 7 PM at Chez Ambray. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Oh, another piece. Undefined reading. I like having infinite ammo. I appreciate that. Oh. Building shifts.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Right.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple
Oh, it's gonna play it
1.
live.
Search the
Okay.
room for any
I suppose I should have a look around. But I'm assuming some of that like undefined reading stuff is kind of like the altered items. Executive meeting minutes. Rising costs in oil response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Oh? I'm already on the pictures. Have I been updated? Has the building updated automatically? Because I'm now the director? Oh dear. One second, I'm just gonna see if there's anything else for me to find in this room. Central Executive. So yeah. That's where I was supposed to go.
The sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Yeah, she's talking to someone in her
That was
head.
Contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over. I don't know if that was copyrighted music, so I had to shoot it. Ooh. Let's not go through there. Let's go through the other side first. Get ourselves any documents. Visitor evaluations. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We're proud to serve the United States and our people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions.
Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secured federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform a gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Alright, I'm getting a lot of records. Urban legends. Oh wait, Hissguard. I didn't see this one before. Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hissguards use the standard issue bullpup rifles that they carry prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hissguards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have the level of cognizance? Or that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of their weapons. Refer to the file blank for a full report. But this is one we just found. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank through two punctures on the blank. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to this file for full report. Fascinating. So there's some link between human imagination and AWE's generation. I'm gonna have to hop down. Okay. Oh god. I can't crouch. Wait, I can crouch. Crouch. It not being on control is so confusing to me. So if my gun fully runs out, it like has to recharge. That's interesting to note.
Must cleanse control points.
Weapon mod.
An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
This is the pyramid.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Don't know. Anything else of interest around here? I can't imagine so. Let's do it. Let's cleanse the control point. Is she talking to her brother, maybe? Is her brother in her head? And he can help her with stuff? Oh, yeah, the building is shifting. And the gun can do this too. The building kind of shifts into whatever you want it to be.
You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Oh.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're coming out.
So I thought for a second there was going to be like, oh, you have to make decisions. No. It just made the decision for me. Well, honestly, I appreciate it. I'm sick of making decisions in games.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, she's just like, oh my god.
Look, Jessie, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not
It's just
yet.
there's an interesting dynamic with this.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Have a read of things. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Refer to there for the full report. So yeah, they use these control points to like maintain the position of Wait, is this like a save point? Are these shelters like a save point? Or can you just protect yourself? Yeah, so these are used for like maintaining the structure of the building. This building is known as the oldest house. And it itself is a kind of OOP, or object of power. Oh. I need to call this episode here, so we'll leave this here. I'm going to do another episode right now, though, so we'll continue this in very shortly. But yeah, I hope you guys are interested to see more of Control. Control is like a fascinating looking game to me. So I've been interested in playing this ever since I first saw some of the like trailer stuff for it before it even came out. I just never got around to playing it. And I don't know how long it is either. I'm just gonna play a few episodes of it and see what I think. And I'll see what you guys think as well. If you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. Check the links in the description for my social media pages and my merchandise store page. Consider sharing the video if you really liked it. But whatever the case, thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode of Control.